Hello everyone, and today we are going to talk about my Petcha Kucha assignment. So my topic is why should students be required to take visual arts in high school? According to Efland in the school art style function analysis, students are first introduced to visual art in elementary school. The introduction comes from visual art teacher and the elementary class teacher. As students grow older, they are given more options to what classes they can take and would like to take. In North Carolina, students are required to take at least one fine arts credit between grades 6 through 12. During this span of time, students are transforming and evolving as their personalities and interests change. Students are then given the opportunity to choose their own elective classes to take each semester. Throughout middle school, they have several options, but students are required to take physical education class and a health class according to the National Board of Education for North Carolina. From my own experience, I realized that many of my colleagues and students only view visual art as a nice pastime, when in reality, visual arts can encourage students to dive deeper into content, problem solve, and build connections in one class period. In visual arts classroom, there are constant opportunities for growth and change. All work that is made by students is carefully scaffolded by the visual arts educator to prepare and train the student artists towards mastery of their craft. Students are challenged and faced with problems to solve throughout the project. In the impact of art integration, Eubanks talks about how students begin to dive deep into core curriculum such as math, science, writing, and reading through their use of integration of the arts, are more likely to succeed at a higher level because they are integrated. Students are under constant pressure to receive higher test scores, grades, and raised GPA, all while maintaining mental health. Visual art gives students an opportunity to take a step back and reflect about those other courses. An expanding opportunity for higher education, students, in an effort to receive a higher GPA, skip lower credit courses such as visual art to move to higher AP and honors level courses in preparation for college and college admissions. When colleges are reviewing students' transcript, it is important to look as if you have been a well-rounded individual throughout your high school. From my experience, students are more likely to take visual arts if there's more of a weighted element to it to boost their GPA. There are many reasons why students need visual arts in their life. As they are growing and learning, students experience stress, depression, self-doubt, low self-esteem, and change. Visual arts give students an outlet to express themselves in a safe space environment. Students are able to take techniques and demonstrations from class and use them for assignments and their own personal work. Students are able to relieve personal stress and feelings through elements of art journaling and other demos. Not only can students improve emotional wellness through visual art, they can also build skills to express themselves. Students learn how to present themselves to a group and advocate for themselves through artwork group critiques. Students will learn how to create personal collections of artwork, which can lead to entrepreneur opportunities in the future. Students Many students are faced with thoughts of dropping out of high school and moving on. According to the Coalition of Juvenile Justice Unemployment, juvenile dropouts are 3 times more likely to be arrested than high school graduates. There have been positive effects of art education in juvenile detention centers. In the use of expressive art therapy research study, 7 girls from ages 12 to 18 went through art-based therapy for psychological issues they were having through their process. There has been major debate within school districts with whether they should expand visual arts in their schools. Majority of schools have one visual art teacher per school. In some cases, visual art teachers are expected to travel from one school to another. For example, in Lincoln High Schools in North Carolina, one visual arts teacher travels to 3 different schools ranging from elementary to high school in one school day. In this situation, the visual arts teacher is not able to put their full effort into each class they have. This could lead to less intricate assignments due to time constraints. A big reason why schools are debating their finance department comes from the number of students signing up for classes in visual arts. If a classroom like art class is not being promoted by the staff and students and past students, it becomes difficult for students to choose it. If a particular art classroom promotes themselves through art shows, installations, murals, personal artwork, and community-based art making, students could see the impact and would maybe like to join. Arts integration has been happening with schools as art partners with core subjects such as math, science, history, and writing. A good example of this would be visual arts in the social studies classroom. Just like social studies, visual arts incorporates critical thinking skills. Students could work on a project including research on a subject, creation using art making material, and reflection on the process as their presentation. These skills show students how to enhance their core subject projects. In recap, visual arts should be a requirement for grades 9 through 12 due to all the skills and experiences that students can gain from the class. Majority of students do not remember their visual arts curriculum if they have not taken it for a long time. Visual arts promotes critical thinking and problem-solving skills through scaffolding of visual arts lessons. Students are trained in the art classroom to decode and understand images, which can aid them in their very visual world. And that is it for my Petcha Kucha presentation on why visual arts should be required for grades 9 through 12, at least for one semester. Thank you.